Thank you so much for tuning in. This is my very first makeup tutorial that I'm uploading on YouTube. I'm doing this video for everyone who just wants a quick and easy look, not a lot of products, things you can find at your local drugstore or grocery store, or you can order online, get from Ulta. Just a quick and easy few steps and you're out the door. Now, right now with us having to wear masks, we don't want to wear a lot of makeup. You're going to sweat it off. You're going to be hot. I know yesterday was 113 here in Texas, so you don't want to have a lot of products on your face, but you still want to look your best. So this look will help you accomplish that. If you do decide to use the products that I am using in the video and you like them, please leave me a comment below. Let me know. If you feel like there's products that I need to try out, link that as well, and I'd like to look at that and maybe do videos on those in the future. But I hope you enjoy this video, and subscribe, like, and hit the notification button if you want to join me in the future and see any other videos that I have coming up, because I will have a lot of different things on this channel. Thank you so much. So the first thing I do is I use this Milani Conceal and Perfect Longwear concealer on my eye. I use its shade 120, which is, I believe, warm vanilla. Sorry. Or light vanilla, excuse me. I use that on my eyes. I'm running out of it, so forgive me if it gets a little dry and splotchy. And I just kind of rub it all over. I like to do my eyes first, and then my eyebrows, then work my way to my concealer, then work my way to everything else. So for my eyeshadow, I'm not really even going to be doing eyeshadow. I'm going to be using bronzer. This is Glam Bronze by Morphe. This is something that I've been using for the past 8 months. I used to use the NYC bronzer in a more cool tone, but when I went to get some makeup, this is what it looks like. It's really pretty, and it's a big container of it as well, so if you can see here, it's a pretty good size. So all I do is I take one of my fluffy brushes, so you can see that, and I think I am going to use a mirror for this, and oh, this looks really bad. So then I just take my fluffy brush, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just apply it in my crease area. Oh, and then kind of not too high up, because I'm gonna blend it in a bit, but I'm just gonna add it here, and then I'm not gonna go too far in here because I'm gonna add a highlight later, and if you can see later on, it'll make my eye look a little wider. I do have hooded eyes, so I try to make my eyes look more open. Okay, so this is where people are gonna say, no, what are you doing? That's not for that. But I found lately, with not wanting to put a lot of foundation on my face, and especially right now with during quarantine and everything, or I say quarantine, but it's actually like stay at home orders, because I'm not quarantined, I'm not sick, but I don't want to put a lot of foundation on, especially because, for one, it's Texas right now and it's 113 degrees heat index. For two, you have to wear masks, and the mask that I have is a thick black mask, so it covers all this, and my makeup will come off on it anyways. And for three, you know, you don't want to wear a lot of makeup when it's hot, because it just will melt off you. And you want to feel light, airy. You don't want to feel like weighed down. So this is what I use. This is the Instant Age Rewind Eraser. I believe in, I wear it in the color Fair because I want to have my skin, first of all, I'm pale, but second of all, it's a shade too light for me. So that way when I do my bronzer, I can, you know, look like I have more of a tan. And also I can look like I have some structure to my face rather than just this round. And this is from Maybelline, New York. Maybelline products, you know, the New York products. So this is what I do. It's just, I put some here, okay? Sometimes I kind of like carve out my eyebrows. Now, I like to wear baseball caps a lot because it's just easy, especially right now with the weather. You just throw on a baseball cap. And all I do is, I don't use a lot of it because I just barely let the product come out. But I just kind of, I use it like an eraser almost. I take the areas that have the big pores, or the, if I have any blemishes or areas I feel like I need to cover, like skin discoloration. And if you see anything like, I mean, that you don't like or that you need to add more to, add more. Or if you want to put foundation on at this point, you can. I am not. So then what I do is I go back with my bronzer and I take my contour brush. This is a brush that I got in a makeup kit. It's a contour brush because of the angle of it. I'm not going to show you the top because it does need to be cleaned. But that's my contour brush. So then I just get a little bit on there. And then I just kind of contour my face. Give myself some cheek bones. Okay. And then I give myself a little bit of some color here, especially if I'm not going to be wearing a baseball cap and I'm going to actually fix my hair. I like to kind of give my face some color there. And then also kind of give myself a little bit of color here as well. Kind of give me some definition. It's a very warm tone, so as you can see, it gives me a little bit more color in my face. Now, I do kind of like the 3 that you can see. That's just what I've always done. And it looks crazy now, but I promise you it'll look good when I'm done. So you just kind of contour where you want your cheekbones. Darken that side a little bit more. If you have a round face like me, you have to make cheekbones. I've always had a round face, even when I was at my skinniest, like a size 0. I always had cheeks, always had a round face. Never didn't have it. So now that I look crazy on camera, this is my look. No, I'm just kidding. So then next what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my blush. One day I was at my local grocery store and I found this brand that I thought was really cute. It was called Zest Moi, which means it's me, I guess, in French. And it's for, I guess, teen girls with sensitive skin. Yeah, made for young, delicate skin, which that was me. I said, you know what? I'm young, I'm delicate, I have skin. That's my palette. And I liked the colors they had on there. They were very cool colors. I love this for like winter. This is for my summer. And then it has like a little highlight. I know it looks disgusting, but I use it all the time. So I'm going to use that middle color, which is called Weekend. And I am under the blush more is more, so I'm just going to add my blush. I like to kind of smile to find, oh, okay, a bit much. It's because I'm not using a mirror, but I'll tone it down, don't worry. It's going to look good when I'm done. Now for highlight. So the highlight that I like to use is the Anastasia Aurora palette. I don't know if you can see or not, but I love this palette. And then I like to take the color Eclipse, which is this color right here. It's like the kind of like a tan glitter color. And I just like to put it right here just right on the outer corner of my cheek. There's a mirror here, and I like to kind of get it popping. Okay, and I like to do the same to this side, and then I like to kind of do up here. Kind of give me like a little glowy look. So for my nose contour, I use this brush here. This might be an eyebrow brush, but it's got like very stiff bristles, so I use it for my nose contour. I just take some more of my Glamazon bronze and I just go straight down with it. And then I like to kind of take it here as well, and then I use the brush to kind of bring it down. Snatch. So once I have that done, then I'm going to take my Maybelline powder, and it's Shine Free Loose Powder in color light. I used to have my Laura Mercier powder, but I ran out, and because of this homebound thing we're going through right now, I haven't had a chance to get any more, so that's what I had to get from the grocery store to use. So all I do with that is I take my Beauty Blender and I just take some on there, and I kind of bake that area, and this kind of tones down the harshness of it. Okay, so I do that. Okay, so that's how I have the blush, the cheeks, everything like that. So while that's setting, that's when I like to go and finish up my eyes. So this is the eyeliner. It's just the, let me get it. Yeah, there we go. Voluminous Lash Paradise liquid primer, liquid eyeliner, and it is in the shade, I think, black. I usually use Blackest Black, but they didn't have it when I went, so I have to use this one. So I basically just do a thin line here on this side, and then kind of go a little bigger on this side. Kind of line the eyes, kind of make it look more even. I like to use that as a base before I put my lashes on, because sometimes if you put the lash glue directly onto your skin, it can irritate your skin, or it can pull your skin off after a while if you do it all the time. Then I just do a little thin coat of mascara. Again, I am using this L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black. This was my go-to ride or die mascara since I've been young, or when I was young, excuse me, in my teen days. This is what I used to use. It works so well for me. I just do a thin coat because I am going to be wearing lashes, so I don't need a lot of mascara, just enough to make my lashes match my white lashes I'm going to put on. And then I like to also sometimes do a coat on the bottom. So it's this brush here. It's just a round eyeshadow brush that I use. And then I just take my palette again. And then I just kind of run it down here in the middle of my nose, excuse me. And I like a lot of highlight on my face because I like to glow. So I just kind of put a dab here on the tip. Okay, so it still looks kind of crazy, but I'm going to fix that shortly. Now, I'm going to use a little bit of the white highlight for the inner corner here, because I want it to really pop. And it kind of brightens it up. Now I take my fluffy brush again and blend it all. So there's kind of like what I do. Now, I don't know if you can see my highlight. It is kind of popping, but I like to take it a step farther because, like I said, I like to glow. So I'm going to use this. Again, the Peter Roth 24 karat gold. And I'm just going to use a little dab, put it on the back of my hand, and then get a little bit on my finger. And then what I'm going to do is I want to kind of blend this out a little bit more right here on my cheek because it is a little red. I might even get some powder. Just kind of tone it down a little bit right here on my cheeks. I did go a little crazy with my blush right now, but it doesn't matter to me. It's hot, so people might think I'm sweating. I mean, hot. And then I get my lashes. And then if you want to take it even a step further to make your eyes look even more wider and awake, you can take a white eyeshadow pencil. This is just a NYX eye pencil, and it's in the shade white. And then you just kind of line your bottom lash. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go fix my hair, and then I'll be back later with my finished look, and we'll add some lipstick to it. Back, I did my hair. I just did like a kind of top ponytail. And so now what we're going to do is lipsticks. Super Stay Matte Ink is what it's called. And this stuff will literally stay on for days, weeks. It's very hard to get off, let's just say that. So for today, I think I'm going to go with a bold red look on my lips, just to kind of give myself a little color and punch. So this is what it looks like, the applicator. You have to be careful. When you put it on, because it's on once it's on. Lips, no lips. So I like to kind of use this applicator and go all the way to the outer corner of my lip, my actual lip itself, because it makes your lips look more full. If I just lined the inside of my lips and like the main lip part, I wouldn't have barely any lips. If this stuff came off easily, I would show you the different lip color looks, but because it doesn't, I can't. So once you let it dry and set, it's a matte product, so once you let it dry and set, it's on. That's it. There's nothing. It's not going anywhere. I can brush my teeth, I can eat food, I can drink water, I can eat fried chicken, I can eat, you know, anything. You don't have to fan it either. I'm just fanning it to help it dry faster. But once it's dry, it's dry. It's a little sticky at first when you first put it on, but like I said, once it's dry and you have it on for the whole day, very good lipstick. It works really well. It stays really well. I would recommend it to you, especially during this time where you do have to wear masks, so you can have your lips and you can look good under your mask. So if for some reason, like you're gonna eat, you're gonna take it off, you're gonna chat with somebody where you are taking off your mask, or you're gonna be filming, doing anything, you wanna have your lipstick on. Well, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll be posting more makeup videos in the future. But for now, this is my first one that I'm posting, just a quick, easy makeup look. And as you can see, everything looks good. I don't have a lot of like harsh lines. I don't have a lot of like contouring lines on my nose. Everything looks well blended. My eyebrows, I'm happy with the way they turned out. And this is just me going here and there, maybe doing some filming later. So like I said, like, subscribe, and hit the notification button so you can see my videos in the future when I post. And thank you so much for watching. Have a good day.